Have you ever wondered why your legs feel weaker, more tired, or cramp up at night even though you haven't done much during the day? You're not alone. Millions of older adults experience unexpected leg cramps, stiffness, and a loss of strength as they age. The stairs feel steeper, standing feels harder, and nighttime leg cramps can jolt you out of peaceful sleep. But here's the good news. What you eat every day can directly affect how strong your legs feel and how often cramps strike. Nature offers us powerful tools, superfoods that support muscle health, restore energy, and keep your legs moving with strength and confidence. These foods are not exotic or hard to find. They're simple, wholesome, and perfect for anyone over 60. Let's dive into the 7 superfoods every senior should eat regularly to prevent leg cramps and strengthen your legs. Before we dive in, if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you hit that button and turn on the bell so you never miss another health tip made just for you. If you enjoy this video, type 1 in the comments. If not, type 0 to let me know how I can make better content for you. 1. Eggs, a perfect protein for stronger muscles. As we age, something quietly begins to shift in our bodies. Movements that once felt effortless begin to require a little more energy. Climbing the stairs, getting out of a chair, walking through the grocery store, all of it reminds us that our muscles aren't as strong or as quick to recover as they used to be. But here's a truth that many people overlook. The strength we lose with age isn't inevitable. In many ways, it's preventable. And sometimes the simplest foods hold the power to help us reclaim that strength. Eggs are one of those foods, humble in appearance, yet rich in what our bodies crave most: complete, high-quality protein. Just one egg delivers all 9 essential amino acids, the exact building blocks your body needs to repair and rebuild muscle tissue. For older adults, this is a game changer. Muscle loss doesn't just affect how we move, it impacts our balance, our confidence, even our independence. But by including eggs regularly in your meals, you give your body a powerful ally in the fight against weakness and fatigue. Beyond protein, eggs are loaded with essential nutrients that support nerve function and electrolyte balance, 2 critical factors in preventing leg cramps. Choline, often missing from the diets of older adults, plays a key role in how your brain communicates with your muscles. Without enough of it, muscles may contract poorly or not relax at all, which can trigger painful nighttime cramps. Vitamin B12 and selenium, also found in eggs, help your nervous system and muscles stay responsive and calm. What makes eggs especially valuable for seniors is their versatility and accessibility. Whether you enjoy them soft-boiled, scrambled, poached, or in a veggie-packed omelet, eggs can be an easy, satisfying part of your routine. And when paired with leafy greens or whole grains, they become part of a leg-strengthening, cramp-fighting combination. So the next time you're planning breakfast, think beyond taste. Think strength. Think stability. Think about what one simple egg can do for your body, not just today, but in the months and years to come. And speaking of strength, there's a sweet, natural superfood that works wonders on muscle function and keeps cramps at bay, especially when the sun sets and the legs start to ache. You might already have it sitting on your counter. Curious what it is? Let's peel back the next layer. If you're still watching and finding these insights helpful, please comment number 1 below to let me know you're with me. Now let's move on to point number 2. 2. Bananas, your natural source of potassium. Sometimes the simplest solutions are the most powerful. And in the case of leg cramps and aging muscles, that solution might just be sitting in your fruit bowl. The banana, soft, sweet, familiar. A fruit so ordinary that many overlook its extraordinary benefits, especially for seniors who find themselves waking in the night with sudden stabbing cramps in their calves, or struggling with tired legs during the day. But make no mistake, this humble fruit is a quiet warrior when it comes to protecting your muscles and restoring strength. As we grow older, our bodies gradually lose their efficiency in balancing electrolytes like potassium, a mineral essential for muscle contractions, nerve signals, and fluid balance. Even a small deficiency can lead to muscle spasms, fatigue, or those sharp, unwelcome cramps that seem to strike without warning. A medium sized banana contains over 400 milligallons of potassium, offering an easy and natural way to replenish what your body loses through age, medication, or simply not drinking enough water. But the banana offers more than just potassium. It provides magnesium, another critical mineral for muscle relaxation. It's this beautiful balance, the ability to contract and then release, that keeps muscles functioning smoothly. Without it, they stiffen, spasm, or seize up, especially at night when circulation slows. Bananas help maintain this rhythm, the silent dance between tension and ease that your muscles rely on. What's even more remarkable is how gentle bananas are on an aging digestive system. For seniors with sensitive stomachs or limited appetites, they're easy to chew, naturally sweet, without processed sugars, and pair well with fiber rich foods like oats or nuts. And for those managing diabetes, eating bananas in moderation, especially when combined with protein or whole grains, can help stabilize blood sugar levels without sacrificing taste or nutrients. So the next time your legs ache or you wake in the middle of the night with that all too familiar cramp, ask yourself, did I nourish my muscles today? Sometimes a banana a day truly can keep the cramps away. But while bananas nourish from the inside, what about those small, unassuming foods that carry massive strength in their tiny forms, loaded with minerals and healthy fats, supporting your muscles, nerves, and even your heart? Let's crack open the next secret to stronger legs. It might just be hiding in your pantry. 3. Nuts and seeds, a magnesium and protein powerhouse. There's something almost poetic about how nature tucks such immense power into the tiniest of packages. A single almond, a handful of pumpkin seeds, a few creamy cashews, so small in your hand, yet overflowing with the nutrients your aging muscles quietly crave. For seniors, whose bodies often whisper needs before they scream them, nuts and seeds can be a gentle yet potent answer to leg cramps, muscle fatigue, and a fading sense of strength. As we get older, magnesium deficiency becomes more common, not just because we may eat less of it, but because our bodies don't absorb it as efficiently as they once did. Magnesium is the mineral of muscle calm. It helps your muscles relax after contraction, so when levels drop too low, the results can be sudden and painful. Cramps in your calves at night, stiffness in the morning, or legs that simply feel too tight after walking. Nuts and seeds are among the richest natural sources of magnesium, and they offer it in a form that's easy for your body to use. But the benefits don't stop there. These foods also bring potassium, healthy fats, plant-based protein, and, in the case of walnuts, even omega-3s that help reduce inflammation. All of this works together to support circulation, nerve health, and muscle recovery. It's not just about preventing cramps. It's about creating the internal environment where your legs can truly thrive, moving freely without hesitation or strain. Beyond their health benefits, there's something comforting about eating nuts and seeds. They offer texture, flavor, and that satisfying crunch that brings a moment of pleasure to any snack or meal. A small handful during the afternoon, a spoonful of ground flax seeds stirred into oatmeal, or a sprinkle of pumpkin seeds over a salad. These are not grand efforts. They're small choices that over time lead to profound results. And when eaten regularly, they don't just support your legs, they support your confidence and that feeling of being grounded, stable, and steady in your own body. Still, even with strength and support from these tiny powerhouses, your legs need something more. A steady source of fuel that keeps you energized, not just for moments, but for hours. The kind of fuel that doesn't burn out quickly. Ready to discover what keeps you going strong all day long? Let's take a closer look. If you're still watching and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 1 below to let me know you're here. Now let's keep going with point number 4. 4. Oats. Steady energy for lasting leg strength. There's a quiet strength in the things that endure, in routines that ground us, in foods that don't just give us a moment of energy, but carry us through the day with calm assurance. Oats are one of those foods, unassuming and familiar, yet profoundly powerful, especially for seniors who feel their legs growing weary before the day is done. When your body no longer responds the way it once did, when even a walk around the block leaves your calves tight or your thighs aching, it's not just muscle you're missing, it's sustained energy. Many older adults unknowingly fall into a pattern of eating foods that spike their blood sugar, processed cereals, white bread, or sweets that promise energy but leave them crashing shortly after. That crash doesn't just affect your mood, it affects your legs. Muscles fueled by unstable energy can't endure. They tire quickly, and tired muscles are far more likely to cramp or tighten. Oats offer a beautiful contrast. With their low glycemic index, they provide a slow, steady release of glucose, exactly what your muscles need to stay strong, flexible, and energized throughout the day. But oats are more than just fuel. They are rich in fiber, which supports heart health and digestion, both critical to overall wellness in your later years. They also contain magnesium, iron, and B vitamins, all of which play important roles in maintaining muscle function and oxygen flow to the limbs. That means every bite of oatmeal is quietly working to keep your legs not only moving, but moving with confidence. And let's not forget the emotional comfort of a warm bowl of oats in the morning. It soothes, it fills, it reassures. It's a gentle start to the day, one that tells your body you're supported, you're cared for. When combined with other superfoods like nuts, seeds, or slices of banana, oats become a nourishing foundation, one that honors your body's need for real, lasting strength. Yet, strength isn't only about endurance, it's also about resilience, the body's ability to bounce back, to recover after effort, to resist pain and inflammation. And there's a vibrant group of foods, deep green and full of life, that can help your legs do exactly that. Curious what they are? Let's dig deeper into nature's green protectors. 5. Leafy greens. Calcium and magnesium in every bite. There's a certain wisdom in green, in the deep color of life that grows slowly and quietly in gardens and fields. Leafy greens like spinach, kale, and Swiss chard have long been trusted in traditional diets around the world. But for seniors, these greens offer something more than nourishment. They offer resilience, they offer repair, and perhaps most importantly, they offer a subtle but powerful form of strength that starts from the inside out. As we age, our bodies begin to lose essential minerals, not only from our bones, but from our muscles and nervous system. Calcium and magnesium, once abundant in youth, become harder to maintain. And when they fall out of balance, the body speaks up. It speaks through cramps, stiffness, poor circulation, and aching legs that make every step feel a bit heavier than the last. But within each bite of leafy greens lies the remedy: magnesium to soothe, calcium to support, potassium to stabilize, and vitamin K to protect the integrity of your bones. What makes these greens so vital is not only their mineral content, but how naturally and gently they restore what time and stress may deplete. They don't flood the body with extremes, they nourish slowly, just as strength returns gradually with care and consistency. Eating leafy greens daily can help reduce inflammation in the muscles, improve blood flow, and promote better nerve function, all of which are key in preventing those unpredictable nighttime cramps or that unshakable heaviness in your legs. And beyond their physical benefits, leafy greens remind us of vitality, of life that continues to grow, to thrive, even in later seasons. Whether gently sautéed with garlic, blended into a smoothie, or tucked into a warm omelet, these greens are not just good for you. They are alive with the kind of nutrients that honor and respect the aging body. But what if your body is also asking for something warm, grounding, and comforting? A food that not only heals, but soothes your joints, fuels your muscles, and supports the heart with every bite? There's a vibrant, colorful root vegetable waiting to take its place on your plate, and it's more powerful than you might imagine. Let's uncover the golden strength of what comes next. 6. Sweet potatoes, a potassium-rich anti-inflammatory root. There's something deeply comforting about the warmth of a sweet potato, the soft texture, the earthy sweetness, the way it fills both stomach and spirit. But this familiar food is far more than comfort food. For seniors seeking strength, relief from leg cramps, and a renewed connection to energy and vitality, sweet potatoes are a golden gift from the earth. Inside every bite is a powerful concentration of potassium, an essential mineral that works silently to balance fluids in your body, assist in muscle contraction, and prevent those sudden painful leg cramps that so often disrupt your rest. In fact, sweet potatoes offer even more potassium than bananas, yet they come wrapped in a package rich in fiber, vitamin C, and beta carotene, which converts to vitamin A, an antioxidant that reduces inflammation and helps protect your muscles and joints from wear and tear. For aging legs that have carried the weight of life's many journeys up through joy, hardship, resilience, sweet potatoes offer support where it's needed most. They help restore energy without spiking blood sugar, providing a slow, steady release that keeps you going through the day. No jitters, no crashes, just the kind of grounded energy that lets you move with purpose and peace. More than that, sweet potatoes speak to the soul. They are deeply rooted, literally and symbolically, in nourishment that lasts. Roasted, mashed, or baked, they can become a staple in your meals, offering not just taste, but a feeling of strength returning to your body in quiet but undeniable ways. And isn't that what we truly seek in this stage of life? Not just to keep going, but to keep going well, with grace, with comfort, with the kind of stability that lets you trust your legs again. But even with all the minerals, strength, and energy these foods provide, there's one last piece to this puzzle. One final superfood that offers not just muscle repair, but hydration, calcium, and the healing touch of nourishment your body needs to rest and recover. It may be something you've known your whole life, and it may be time to look at it with fresh eyes. Let's turn to the quiet strength of what's in your refrigerator. 7. Low-fat yogurt or milk for muscle recovery and hydration. Some of the most healing things in life are also the most familiar. A glass of milk, a spoonful of yogurt. These are foods we've known since childhood, quiet companions at breakfast tables, after-school snacks, or bedtime comforts. But now, In the later chapters of life, they return to us with new purpose. For seniors seeking to protect their muscles, ease leg cramps, and recover with grace, low-fat dairy may be one of the most underappreciated sources of strength and support. Yogurt and milk are rich in calcium, the mineral your muscles depend on to contract and relax properly, the very mechanism that, when out of balance, can lead to painful cramps. But calcium alone isn't the full story. These foods also provide high-quality protein, which helps repair microtears in muscle fibers, especially after a walk, a stretch, or a long day of simply staying upright. Add in potassium and vitamin D, and you've got a nutritional blend that does more than nourish, it fortifies. Just as importantly, both yogurt and milk deliver hydration, something often overlooked by older adults. As we age, the body's thirst signal dulls. You may not feel thirsty, yet your muscles suffer in silence, tightening and rebelling in the form of cramps. By consuming foods that offer both fluid and electrolytes, you quietly protect yourself from that cycle of dehydration and pain. Yogurt, especially when paired with seeds or fruit, becomes more than a snack. It becomes part of your body's healing process. There's a kind of reassurance in returning to these basics. In a world full of new diets and complicated trends, milk and yogurt remind us that sometimes the nourishment we need has always been within reach. They're easy to prepare, gentle on digestion, and versatile enough to enjoy morning, noon, or night. So if your legs are asking for care, not just strength but true recovery, listen closely. Your body is wise, and the answers are often simple. Now that you've discovered these 7 healing superfoods, it's no longer about restriction or fear. It's about renewal, about eating to walk farther, sleep better, and feel the ground beneath your feet with confidence. The next step is yours. Are you ready to feed your strength? The quiet power of choosing to nourish yourself. There's something profoundly life-affirming about taking care of your body, especially as you grow older. It's not just about preventing discomfort or avoiding illness. It's about honoring the vessel that has carried you through decades of love, loss, laughter, hard work, and grace. It's about recognizing that even now, perhaps more than ever, you are still worth the effort. When I think about leg cramps, fatigue, or the subtle fear that comes with weakened muscles, I see more than just symptoms of aging. I see the body's quiet cry for support. I see an invitation, not to fight aging, but to partner with it. And food, especially real, whole, healing food, is one of the most faithful companions in that journey. The 7 superfoods we've explored aren't trendy or exotic. They're not expensive or difficult to prepare. They are practical, time-tested, and rich in the very things your muscles, bones, and nerves need to stay vibrant. From the steady strength of oats to the restorative minerals in leafy greens, from the grounding comfort of sweet potatoes to the gentle healing in a glass of milk. These are not just nutrients. They are daily acts of self-respect. I've learned that the smallest choices often carry the most weight. The decision to add a banana to your breakfast, to reach for almonds instead of chips, or to sip a glass of milk before bed, these aren't just health habits. They are statements. They say, I still matter. My body still deserves care. And that perhaps is the lesson I'd like to leave with you. Aging doesn't mean giving up. It means tuning in. It means becoming more aware, more intentional, and more compassionate toward yourself. Your legs have carried you far, and they still have more miles to go, but only if you give them what they need. So take this knowledge and make it personal. Look at your plate not with guilt or fear, but with hope. Ask yourself not just, what should I eat, but what do I deserve to feel? Because in the end, this isn't just about food. It's about freedom. The freedom to walk, to stand tall, to live each day, not limited by pain, but uplifted by strength. And that freedom begins with the quiet power of choosing to nourish yourself, one meal, one moment, one act of care at a time. These lessons are meant to inspire you to live fully and authentically. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Take a moment to reflect and share one thing you've learned and plan to apply in your own life. Let's support each other on this journey toward embracing these truths. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a comment with 1. If not, feel free to comment with 0. Your feedback means a lot to us. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more content like this. Thank you for watching, and here's to living life on your own terms.